Alright, so hi everybody! Nate's like death wail over there.
Tell me you were starting.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to tell you now. Anyway, so here I am. I'm recording this fucking conversation with Izuki for about like the 6th time.
The 3rd time.
Ugh. Because it keeps dying. But anyway, hopefully we'll be able to get through this again. So, let's go talk to Izuki. Suddenly, I felt someone's eyes on me from behind.
It was Izuki.
Somebody was standing behind me, looking in this direction. Who is that? Looks like you totally found me out, huh? When I looked back over my shoulder, Ayari Izuki was there, leaning against a wall. Oh, so it's you, Ayara-san. You fucking bastard, what are you doing around here? Well, I was thinking that I would speak to everyone about what we should do from now on. So, because of that, I was walking around and going to go find people. And you just came here by accident? Yeah, basically. You ain't following me, is you? Following you? Don't be silly. You've been like this since the beginning, huh? God, can't fucking stand that stupid smile of yours. It makes me sick. I got nothing to say to you. Get out of here. Is that really the case? I mean, it's probably best if we do talk. What the fuck are you talking about? Talking to each other? There's no way we're gonna do that. It's pointless. Pointless, you say? Yeah, it's pointless. It wasn't a lie. However, it seemed like I was onto something here. Even though he said that he wanted me to get lost, he continued the conversation. Could it perhaps be that... I mean, if perhaps he wanted to not talk, then he could have just left this place without saying anything. The fact that he didn't do that... Are you sure there's nothing you want to talk about? I mean, we should at the very least share some information and figure out what we're going to be doing from now on. Share information? You really think we could do that in this kind of situation? Well, I think if we decide to do it, then we should be able to. For a moment, he turned his glare onto me, and then broke eye contact. Man, so what, you looking for some kind of reconnaissance or something? Basically, everybody's all here. And everybody's just gonna go ahead and do their part and go ahead with killing each other. Killing each other? Do you mean the elections? Election. No matter how you phrase it, it's still just killing each other, ain't it? That doesn't change. I see. Alright, I think I completely understand how you think. You get it?
あなたが積極的に選挙に参加して積極的に殺していくつもりだって言葉です。
Yeah, I know that you're gonna do your best participating in the elections, and you're gonna do your best to try and kill everyone else.
それのどこが悪い。殺さなきゃ殺されるだけだ。
And what's the problem with that? If I don't kill them, they're gonna kill me.
俺はそんなこと言ってませんよ。
I didn't say anything about that.
あなたの方こそ悪いと自覚してるからそう質問したんじゃありませんか。
I mean, you're the one who went ahead and asked a question as if it were something that was to be ashamed of.
てめえ、ふざけてんのか？
You bastard, you trying to make fun of me?
いいえ。
No, no.
その薄気味悪い笑いはやめろって言ってんだよ。
I told you to knock it off with that fucking creepy ass smile. Little by little, it seemed as if I was able to get a read on the situation.
さっきつけてきたって質問しましたよね。あれ本当は自分のことじゃないんですか？
Earlier, you asked me if I was following you. Isn't it true that you're the one who's been following me?
そんなわけねえだろ。
There's no fucking way I would have done that. Well, that settles
死
it.
ぬのが怖いんでしょ。
I get it. You're afraid to die, right?
殺すぞ。
I'll fucking kill you.
否定しないんですか？
So you're not going to deny that?
うるせえ、黙れ。俺はてめえらに殺されるつもりなんかねえんだよ。
Shut up! Shut your fucking trap! I have absolutely no intention of getting killed by the likes of you! Okay. Even though it looked like Ayata Izuki was losing his cool, violence was strictly forbidden. If this were the outside world, or if Alice hadn't put that rule into place, I probably would have already been punched. And because of that, I understood. This guy, he could really keep his cool. And he was able to assess the situation. Okay. All right. Okay. The fact that he hadn't grabbed my collar and shoved me up against the wall or anything like that was probably because he thought that that might be interpreted as violence. Okay. Based on what he had said previously and the way he looked, you certainly wouldn't think it, but...
失礼しました。それよりも話があります。
Sorry, please excuse me. That was rather rude. More than that, I would like to talk to you about something. If I could get this guy to trust me, then he would certainly be an incredibly useful ally.
俺と情報交換しませんか？
Won't you share information with me?
てめえ何言ってんだ？
Fucker, what are you talking about?
しようと思えばできるってさっき言いましたよね。
Well, I said earlier, didn't I? If we wanted to share information, we certainly could.
てめえみたいなやつ信用できるか？
You think I'm gonna trust some sort of bastard like you? Here, it would probably be good to wait, rather than try to rush into the conversation from my end. If that was the case, then he would definitely get on board.
気に入らねえんだよ。そのすかした面も喋り方も何もかも。
Man, I fucking can't stand you. Can't stand your stupid face. Can't stand the way you talk. God, I hate everything about you.
で、
And?
あ？
What?
それでどうしますか？
So, what are you gonna do about it? Any minute now.
信用しろとは言わない。だが協力はできる。利害が一致する限り。
I'm not gonna tell you to trust me, but I do think we can cooperate. At least as long as it's mutually beneficial.
利害
Beneficial?
次に選挙で死ぬやつを教えてやる。代わりに情報が欲しい。
I'll tell you who's going to die in the next election. And in return, I want info.
おい、さっきまでのバカみたいに丁寧な喋り方はどうした？
Hey, what happened to your fucking stupid ass polite speech from earlier?
気に入らないんだ。
Oh, I thought you didn't like it.
ゆりぞのしほりと任長寺一世。その二人だけで次までに調べておく。
Yurizona Shihori and Ninchoji Ise. I just need info on the two of them. You have until next time we meet to find things out. It would probably be tough for him to make contact with the other groups directly. If he could get information on if I could get information on the three of them who weren't exactly the closest of groups, that would be fine for now.
信用できねえな。
Man, I really can't trust you.
もし仮に次の選挙で俺が立候補したとしてお前は選ばない。
If, say, hypothetically, I became the nominee in the next election, I would not pick you. Would you just say?
それお前に提供できるこっちの条件だ。
I mean, that's basically the requirement for entering this deal with me.
それで最後はどうするんだ？俺とお前が残ったら殺し合いは避けられないぜ。
And what are you gonna do when it gets down to the end of it? When it's just you and me left? you can't avoid us killing each other. Here, there was no reason for me to lie.
その時はお前を殺してやる。
At that point, I'll kill you.
逆に言えばその時までお前は殺さない。
To look at it from the other side, until you reach that point, I won't kill you.
て
You
次
fucker.
に会った時二人の情報と引き換え対立候補を教える。
Next time we meet, you'll give me information on those two people I asked about, and I'll tell you who the opposing candidate will be.
そりゃルール違反だろ。真面目に聞いた俺がバカだったぞ。
Man, that's gotta be against the rules. Man, the fact that I was listening to that seriously means I'm a fucking
そ
idiot.
のまま伝えればな。だが言い方を変えれば伝える方法もある。
Well, I'll just go ahead and let you know. Alright. Well, I mean, if I were to just go ahead and tell you in that particular framing, then yeah, it would be. But if you change the way you phrase it, then there are ways to communicate that information.
本気か？
Are you serious right now?
今はまだ俺の提案だけ覚えていればいい。そのうち信じるようになる。
Well, for right now, all I want is for you to keep my proposition in mind. I mean, hopefully we'll be able to trust each other.
その時までせいぜい仲良くしましょう。
Until we get to that point, let's do our best to get along, okay?
ああ、いくら気に入らないと言っても他の誰かに組んだことがバレても困るので、他に誰かがいる場合はこうやって普通に喋りましょう。俺は年下ですしね。
I know that you've told me over and over that you really do not like being addressed this way. However, if someone else were to walk in on us and find us out, that would really be not so great. So, anytime someone else is around, I'm gonna have to talk to you normally, like I am right now. You know, since I'm younger. Without waiting for his reply, I left. Okay. I should have accurately communicated how beneficial teaming up with me would be. Well, I guess I would find out what he thought next time we met up. Seems like it's about to get dark. That should probably be about enough for today. The day ended, and I headed back, and we all gathered back in Nori's room.
今日はどうだった？
Hey, so, how did today go? Nori was already passed out, sprawled across the sofa that she liked so much. Okay. So I can either give you the details, or we can make small talk. We're gonna make small talk. I discussed the day's events with Ichika without leaving anything out. Because she was left behind in the room all day, at my request, at the very least, at the very least, I could reduce her amount of blame. By the time we finished talking, it had already become late at night, and we returned to our own rooms. One day until the next election. Okay. It was the second day until the election started for real. And this kind of, having fallen into this kind of situation, or it was the third morning since we had found ourselves in this situation. Another day had dawned today. Okay. In order to kill everyone that I had met, I decided to spend the day going around the theme park.
要、もう行くの？
Oh, Kaname, are you heading out now?
行ってきます。
Yep. I'll be back later. Okay. So we've got the twins and Hakushu here. We've got the siblings and Michimune here, and then we've got Izuki here. So everybody seems to want to hang out with the twins and not a mommy, since they're gonna die soon, so.
What would you like some hot?
いや、一条さん、よく来てくれましたね。
Oh, Ichijo-san. Ah, glad to see you here.
約束しましたから。
Oh, well, I mean, I certainly promised, didn't I?
そうでしたね。
That's true, you did, didn't you? The twins' gazes bored into me, doing absolutely nothing to hide their displeasure at this situation. Isumi Hakushu, as long as Isumi Hakushu was here, it was probably fine if I ignored them. But
体は大丈夫ですか？
how are you feeling, health-wise?
もうすっかりいいですよ。二人もついていてくれますし。
Oh, I'm feeling much better, thank you. Particularly because I have these two lovely ladies with me.
白秋様。
Hakushu-sama.
もちろんです。
Of course! As usual, okay. As usual, the twins spoke as if they were adding a heart emoji to the end of every line. It certainly didn't seem like their love for Isumi Hakushu was feigned. But if that was the case, what was all of that with the lies yesterday? What was that all about? Well, all I can do right now is continue talking, I guess.
今日もこの場所に
So, do we want to stay here today as well?
うんここは景色がいいから
Yes, of course. Because of the beautiful view.
それで今日は何のご用ですの？
This is Kasha. So, what exactly would you like to discuss
せっ
today?
かくの時間を邪魔しないでいただきたいのですが。
I mean, I certainly hope you're not here just to waste our time.
二人ともそう言わないでせっかく来てくれたんだし少し話をしようよ
Hey, the two of you, please don't say that. He went out of his way to come and meet us, so let us speak a little. They probably weren't satisfied, but the two of them were quiet, and so we were able to continue our conversation.
3人はどういう知り合いなんですか
So, how did the three of you know each other?
僕はね二人の家庭教師をしていたんですあこんな状況でもしているのか
Ah, well, you see, I'm actually the home economics teacher for the two of them. Ah, well, I suppose I still am, even in this situation.
家庭教師
You're a home ec teacher?
家が隣で一緒にいることが多くなってその関係で
Well, I mean, we live next door to each other, and so we spend a lot of time together. That's how we know each other.
幼馴染というわけですか
Oh, so you're kind of like... Oh, so you're kind of like childhood friends, huh?
いえ二人が隣に越してきてからですからあれは
No, I mean, I think it's only been... since the two of them moved in, it was...
1年前です。
Oh, it was 1 year ago!
ええ、1年前のあの日、白秋様にお会いした日のことは、ひとときたりとも忘れたことはございません。
Yes, there's no way that I would have forgotten that day, a year ago. The day when we first met Hakushu-sama.
その後僕の家族に不幸があってその時に
And after that, there was some misfortune that befell my family, and at that time,
二人には本当によくしてもらって
at that point, the two of them, they truly took care of me. There it is
それから
again.
の付き合いなんですね
Ah, I see, and since then, you've all been kind of a group, huh?
はい
Yes.
そんなお話など、どうでもいいことではありません。
Well, I don't think it really matters how we know each other, don't you?
そうです、白秋様。今日はお外に出かけてはみませんか？
That's true. This doesn't really matter, right, Hakushu-sama? Shouldn't we all just go out today?
こんな風にね
Just like this, huh?
3人は仲がいいんですね
Ah, it seems like the three of you get along famously.
ええ家族のようなものですから
Indeed. They are almost like family to me.
当然です。
Of course.
もちろんです。
Of course.
でもまだ体の調子が良くないから外に出るのはやめておくよ
But since I'm still not feeling quite up to snuff, I would prefer if we didn't go outside today.
まあ、それは大変ですね。
Oh no, that's
部
terrible.
屋に戻りますか？
Shall we head back to our room?
もう少しここにいたいなそうだ母ちゃん何か飲み物を持ってきてくれないかな
Well, I'd like to stay here for just a little while longer. Ah, that's right, Kasha. Would you mind going and getting me a drink?
しかし、白秋様を残していくわけには。
But there's no way that I could leave you behind, Hakushu-sama.
一条さんがいるから大丈夫だよそれとアーシャ少し肌寒いから 何か羽織るものを持ってきてくれない？
I forget how to say this in English. I actually don't think it changes. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's totally fine. I'll have Ichijo-san here with me. Ah, and with that, Asha, I'm feeling a bit of a chill, so would you mind going and getting me a haori coat?
かしこまりました。
I understand. The two twins glanced at each other as if they were on guard. But despite that, it seemed like neither of them were going to go against what Izumi had asked of them.
それでは急いで持ってまいりますので、しばらくお待ちいただけますか？
Alright then, I will do my best to hurry and be back before you know it. So, would you mind waiting for a moment?
二人ともありがとう。
Of course, no problem. Thank you very much, both of you. It was certainly just a platitude, but the two of them bowed to Izumi. Oh, after being thanked by Izumi, they left the room.
さて、一条さん、
Well then, Ichijo-san. After making sure that the two of us were alone, he began speaking in a low
今
voice.
度二人きりでお話ししませんか？
This time, why don't we speak just the two of us? I see. So earlier, all of that was just for show, huh? He must have had a reason to go out of his way and create a situation like this. If I were to let this without letting this chance pass me by, this might be a good time to get as much information as I could.
構いませんが、どうしてですか？
I don't mind, but what's on your mind?
少しお話ししたいことがあるんです。
There's actually something I wanted to talk to you about a
あの
little.
双子には聞かれたくない話ですか？
Is this something that you don't want the twins to hear about? Okay. For one moment, the serene smile that was always on his face faltered. Was that a little too much to the point?
まあ、そういうことです。
Oh, yeah, basically.
何か事情があるのなら
Well, I mean, if you have some sort of information...
それも含めて、また今度お話ししましょう。もうすぐ二人が戻ってきますから。
Well then, everything including that, let's discuss it next time. The two of them will be back before we know
さっ
it.
き出て行ったばかりですよ。
I mean, you just told them to leave, didn't you?
二人きりにさせたくないんですよ。彼女たちは。
They don't want to leave the two of us alone together.
俺とですか？
With me?
いえ、
No. Okay. His gaze rested behind me, toward the entrance to the room. In an even smaller voice. Okay. In an even smaller voice, he said sharply,
あなたに損はさせません。機会は作りますから。そのうちまた。
I do not wish you any harm. I will go ahead and create another chance for us to talk. So, until then.
お待たせいたしました、白秋様。
Oh, I'm so sorry to make you wait, Hakushu-sama.
お召し物をお持ちいたしました。
I brought you something to eat. At nearly the same time, the twins reappeared at Hakushu's side. They must have hurried to get back here, because the two of them... Okay. They must have hurried to get back here because both of them were slightly red in the
ありが
cheeks.
とう二人とも
Thank you, both of you. And once again, the three of them were all together. When I had been alone with him, I certainly was interested to know what he wanted to talk about with only me. It seemed we didn't have any more time, and this would probably be the last time we'd be able to talk.
白秋様、お気をつけてお飲みになってくださいませ。
Hakushu-sama, please be careful when you drink this, okay?
腕をお上げください。お手伝いさせていただきます。
Well then, let me take your hand for you. Please, allow me to help you. Okay. Ignoring me, the twins turn to take care of
それで
Izumi.
はこの辺りで失礼いたします。
Well then, I'm sorry to intrude.
今日はありがとう一条さん
Thank you for today, Ichijo-san.
さて
Well then. Well, I still had plenty of time left over. Where should I head next? Okay. So Shihori's in the lounge. These guys are over here. Let's go see Shihori. 'Cause we didn't see her last time.
こんにちはゆりぞのさん。
Hello there, Yurizono-san. It seemed as if she had heard me speak to her, but she did not turn her gaze to meet me. As usual. Okay. As usual, it seemed less like she was having trouble speaking to me and more like she just didn't want to. However, in order for me to reach my goal, I had to extract at least some sort of information from her. In order for me to kill all of them who had killed Misa.
それ
That before I realized, she had closed the distance between us. Because she hadn't... Because it had been such a natural motion. Okay. I had no time to step away, or or move my face away. And so she was facing me, her nose merely centimeters from mine. Mere centimeters away, I could see the light reflecting out of, or I could see the fluorescent lights reflecting out of her eyes.
どうしたんですか突然。
What's wrong, all of a sudden?
何か言うの
Do you need something?
少し話でもできないかと思って。
I just thought maybe we could talk. Even though I should have been staring directly ahead. Okay. Even though she was staring directly ahead, it still seemed as if she was not quite focusing on me. Okay. Making me feel extremely uncomfortable and upset, I turned my face away.
何の話
What do you want to talk
こ
about?
れからのこととか選挙のこととかいろいろです。
Well, about what we're going to do from now on. And also about the election. Various things?
それで
So? Ugh, another question. was getting pretty tired of this, but I wasn't gonna let things end like this after I came all the way here to talk to
ユリ
her.
ゾノさん、あなたはどうするつもりですか？
Yurizono-san, what exactly do you plan to do?
どうって
What do you mean?
これからのことです。アリスの言う通りの選挙をするのか、それとも何か別な方法を探るのか。
I want to know what you plan to do from now on. Are you going to participate in the elections like Alice said? Or are you going to search for some other way to get out of here?
別な方法
Some other way? Man. This situation was even worse than I thought. It seemed like she didn't have any intention of answering anything I asked her. If all she was going to do was just repeat my questions back at me, we were never going to get anywhere.
まだ何も分かっていませんが、ここから抜け出す方法とか、そういうことを探していこうかと考えています。
Well, I mean, I don't know yet, but I'm currently looking for another way for us to escape.
選挙はしないの
So you're not going to participate in the
何
election?
もせずに死ぬつもりはありませんから。時間が来れば参加はします。
Well, I mean, I have no plans of dying because I refuse to act. So if the time comes, then I'll participate.
嘘
Liar.
嘘。何がですか？
Huh? Liar? Why? What am I lying about? And then, once again, silence. She called me a liar. Was she talking about what I had just said? I mean, if she had just answered my questions, things would have been much faster, but... well, anyway. There was no... I had to make this woman
そ
talk.
れで、あなたはどう考えていますか？
Well, so how do you feel about it?
どうって
How I feel, huh?
選挙についてどう考えているのか聞かせてもらえますか？
Well, would you mind letting me know how you feel about the elections? If things continued like this, I was just going to have to keep asking the same questions over and over.
別に
I don't really worry about it.
別に
You don't worry about it?
どうでもいい
I honestly don't care.
生死に関わることですよ。どうでもいいんですか？
Your life is depending on this? And you don't care?
生死に関わる
What do you mean my life is depending on
参
it?
加しなければアリスが何をするかわかるでしょう。
I mean, you realize that if you don't participate, Alice might do something to you.
ああそうねじゃあ参加はする
Yeah, that's right. Well, guess I'm gonna participate. What the hell is wrong with this woman? Does she seriously not care what's gonna happen? No. No. If she truly felt that way deep down, I would know. I mean, she wasn't telling a
あまり
lie.
興味がないみたいですね。
Seems like you aren't very interested in this, huh?
そうね興味はない
Yeah, that's true. I don't have much interest in it.
このままアリスの言いなりでもいいんですか？
So, you're fine with things just going along according to how Alice said?
言いなり
What do you mean?
興味はない。でも選挙には参加する。理由は死にたくないから。
You have no interest in it, but you're going to participate in the election. Is it because you don't want to die?
それっておかしい
Is that weird?
死にたくないのは 別におかしなことじゃありません。でもそれだけでいいんですか？
Well, I don't think it's particularly strange to not want to die, but are you really perfectly fine with
そ
that?
れだけ？
What do you mean, just
あなた
that?
は受け入れているんですか？アリスのことも何もかも。
Have you just accepted it? What Alice said? Everything about this?
そうだと思う。
Hmm. Yeah, I think I have. This didn't quite add up. So, in a situation where there's someone who could decide whether she lived or died, someone like Alice existing, she's completely accepted that that's the case, and yet she still wants to obey in order to not die. Yeah, something doesn't add up about that. Is she seriously resigned to this? Does she just not understand and... It wasn't just that I couldn't understand, there was no way I could even conceive of having that kind of outlook.
死にたくはないんですね。
And yet, you don't want to die, correct?
どうだろう。そうね。多分死にたくはないと思う。
Who knows? Yeah, probably. I don't want to die. I think.
多分
Probably? Did she say probably? Was that also her being serious?
そうね。多分。
Yeah, probably. She probably didn't want to die? What? And just like that? Just because of that? She went ahead and went along with killing Nisa?
そうなんですか。じゃあそれほど行きたいってわけでもないんですね。
I see. So, basically what you're saying is that you don't have that much of a will to live? Without thinking, I let that spill past my lips.
そうね。多分。
Yeah, probably. Her answer from before didn't change. Well then... Should I just go ahead and kill you
じ
now?
ゃあ
Well...
いえ、何でもありません。
No, it's nothing. I was able to put an end to the conversation without me saying something stupid.
そう。
All
ま
right,
た来ます。
I will come and see you again.
そう。わかった。
Yeah, I know. Tamping down my emotions, I turned my back to her. And left, feeling those words stick into my back.
待ってる。
I'll be waiting. Despite the fact that she certainly didn't seem to be all that interested in anything, when she had said that she would be waiting, it wasn't a lie. She'd be waiting, huh? For somebody like her, it would probably be really dangerous. It probably wouldn't be too dangerous to leave her until the end. Well, all I could do now was look for the things I could look for. Before I change my mind, I should go and look for someone else. Or I should I should change tracks and go look for someone else. Alright. I'm gonna talk to Izuki again, get some deets.
よう、一条だったな。
Hey, it's you, Ichijo. The person who called to me from behind was Ayata. And your info?
ムカつく野郎だな。
As always, you're some sort of fucking asshole, huh?
情報はあるのか
Okay, and do you have any info?
その前に一つ確認したいことがある。
Before that, there's something I want to check.
なんだ
That's
な
what?
ぜ俺を選んだ？理由は？
How come you picked me? What was your reason? Well, there certainly didn't seem to be any point in not answering this
見
truthfully.
た目ほどバカじゃないところだ
Despite how you look, it's because you're not an idiot.
いい度胸だな。そりゃ売ってるんだよな、俺に喧嘩を。
You got some fucking nerve. What, you trying to start some shit with me?
聞いたのはそっちだ
You're the one who asked.
なかった。殺されたいんだな。
Got it. You wanna kill me, huh?
いやお前は殺せないいや違う殺さないんだそんなことをすればアリスに殺されるのが分かってる
No, I can't kill you. Or rather, that's not quite right. I won't kill you. If I did that, then Alice would kill me. I mean, you know that, right?
見た目より常識的な人間なんだよお前は
Alright. Despite how you may look, you're... Oh, man. Tired. I hate when I do things like that. Izuki wants to kill us, and we tell him that he can't, because if he does, then Alice will come and kill him. Okay. Despite how you look, you're just a normal person.
そりゃ勘違いだな。俺はお前が思っているようなただのチンピラじゃねえ。お前が想像もできないようなこともやってきた。
Don't get your wires twisted. I'm not just some sort of small-time punk like you think. I've done things you can't even imagine. He wasn't lying. I don't know what he thought about me. Okay. But he'd probably just but more than being a terrible person, he'd probably just done something bad. More so than the average person.
殺人
For example, committing a murder.
それを言うのは確かダメだったよな。
If I remember correctly, I think saying that was actually not okay. As I thought. Okay. As I thought, he wasn't a big enough idiot to get goaded on by something like that.
人を殺したかどうかは別にしてお前がそれほどの悪人だとは思えないのは確かだ
Well, I mean, I don't know. Aside from whether or not you may have killed someone, I honestly don't think you're that bad of a guy. That's certainly true.
てめえあれか？根っからの悪人を信じないのか？おめでたいやつだな。
What's with you? You don't believe in people who are pure evil? Oh man, what a fucking naive idiot. Did I believe that there were some people who were just completely bad and not good at all? Well, I mean, certainly I did think those people existed. For example, serial killers, or For example, I mean, serial killers outside of fiction, like, you know, psychopaths, did actually exist. Or psychopaths, sorry. Psychopaths also existed. I didn't want to think of myself that way, but if I actually went ahead and thought about what I was intending to do, based on what he said, I probably could be judged as a completely bad person.
お前がそうだとでも言いたいのか
Do you want to tell me that there are?
それは言えねえってさっきから言ってんだろ。
There's no way I can tell you that. I said that earlier. As I thought, he was
もういい
wrong.
かそろそろ話を進めたい
Sorry. As I thought, he was not. Alright, are we done with this? Can we just get on with this conversation?
そうだな。だがまずはそっちからだ。
Yeah, let's get a move on with it. But you're the one who's gonna start. Okay. It certainly seemed as if I had hit on the right answer. And I was able to continue talking with Ayari Izuki.
取引には応じるってことでいいんだ
So, I guess first of all, I would like to know, are you going to go ahead and agree to our deal?
おいぜ。だが条件を持ちかけたのはそっちだ。二人の情報と引き換えに対立候補を教えるってな。
Yeah, I'm on board. But, you know, I'm the one who's over here. You're the one who went ahead and set up all of the, conditions. In exchange for information on those two, you're gonna tell me who the next, opposing candidate's gonna
いい
be.
だろう聞きたいなら教えてやる
Alright, if you wanna know, I'll tell
俺
you.
が最初に殺すのいすみ白秋だ
The first one I'm going to kill is Isumi Hakushu.
理由は
And how
そ
come?
れがお前に関係あるのか
Does that have something to do with you?
関係ねえ。だな。
Huh? It's got nothing to do with me.
じゃあ
But
くだらない話はそこまでにして情報だ
alright, let's just stop that whatever stupid thing you were going to say there. Give me the details.
くだらない。まあ同感だがな。
So you think it's pointless too? Well, I agree. And
なんだ。
情報は
your
何
info?
の話だ。
What are you
こっち
talking
は
about?
対立候補の情報を渡したそっちは
I went ahead and told you who the opposing candidate was going to be. How about you?
まだ組むとは言ってねえだろ。
You can't go ahead and say we're in league just quite yet.
言ってはいなかった
Of course. We certainly haven't said it, have we?
ま、そういうことだ。別に対立候補が誰だろうが、俺にとっちゃ大した価値はない。
Well, you know, that's the thing. The thing is, I actually don't really care who the opposing candidate's gonna be.
なら話は終わりだな
Well then, I suppose we're done talking,
さっ
aren't
き言
we?
った対立候補が真実だったよまた会いに来る
Alright. If I'm telling the truth, then come and see me again.
何のためにわざわざ騙されにか。
How come? Were you trying to go out of your way to get fooled?
取引のためにだ
Nope. I'm gonna come to collect on our deal.
じゃあな
See you. It's probably enough for now. Okay. Sometimes you had to go ahead and give a little before in order to get a lot back. If you wanted to use something, sometimes you had to get used yourself. And when the time came, I'd kill him. Okay, let's go see these lasties. Oh. It's the music from the, thing. Hey, Kaname-san!
こんにちは、みおりさん。それに、ゆうりくんもいするぎくんも。
Oh, hi there, Miori-san. You too, Yuri-kun, Isurugi-kun.
こんにちは。
Hi.
今
Sup.
日はこの辺りの探索。
So, you guys are hanging out around here and searching here today, huh?
はい。秘密の通路とかないかなって。
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that maybe there might be some sort of hidden tunnel or something.
秘密の通路。
Hidden tunnel?
だからそんなものないですってただのテーマパークでしょ
I already told you there's nothing like that here. This is just a theme park, isn't it?
だからだよ。ほら、VIP しか通れない秘密の通路が地下にあって、そこでは夜な夜なお金持ちだけのパーティーが。
Exactly! Listen, there's gotta be some sort of secret passageway underground that only VIPs can use. And then, in the dead of night, all of the rich people come and they have a party.
パーティー会場探してどうするんですか
Yeah, and if you find some sort of party room, what exactly do you plan to do?
それもそうだね。でもさ、そこから外に出られるかもしれないでしょ
Well, yeah, right. But I mean, I was thinking that we might be able to find a way outside.
でも外には。
But outside... Everyone's gaze turned toward the sky. Perhaps it was because of something Alice had done. But the monsters did not come into the theme park. Despite that, okay. Despite that we couldn't clearly see them. Okay. Despite that we couldn't clearly sense them above us, we could see the flying ones, see the shapes of the flying ones in the distance. Okay. Outside the fence, which surrounded the entire park, there were countless monsters milling around outside. And you could tell that, even from here.
まあ、シェルターとかね、何かあるかもしれないでしょ
Well, I mean, maybe we could use it as like a shelter or something. A shelter, huh?
無駄じゃないですよね、要さん。
It's not impossible, right, Koname-san?
今はどんな情報でも無駄にはならないと思う。地下に通路が本当にあるなら、いつかそこに逃げなくちゃならないこともあるかもしれないし。
Well, I think right now I don't think any information is pointless. I mean, if there really is an underground tunnel, then perhaps we can use it at some point if we have to run away.
そうですね。
Yeah, maybe.
そんな状況あるんすかね
Yeah, I mean, that might come to that.
でも、アリスを裏切ったテーマパークの外が、ここ以外に安全な場所があるのとないのとでは全然違うと思う。
I don't know if it will or not, but if we go ahead and backstab Alice, I don't know necessarily that this theme park is the only place that's safe.
裏切るつもりなんすか
Do you plan to try and go against her?
可能性の話だよ。
I'm just giving you hypothetical situations.
大体あいつのこと騙せますかね。
Okay, but do you think you would be able to fool her?
騙されるようなやつじゃないとイスルギ君は思ってるってことだよね。
So basically what you're saying, Izuki-kun, is that you don't think she can be played.
先輩はそう思わないですか。
You don't agree, senpai?
いや俺も簡単には騙せないと思ってる。
No, I certainly think that it wouldn't be easy to do.
簡単にはということは難しいけど騙せるかもしれないってことですよね。
So simple, huh? So what you're saying basically is that it would be difficult, but you think it might be possible to pull one over on her?
不可能ではないと思うってだけだけどね。
Who knows? I'm just saying that it's not impossible.
例えば嘘をつくとか。
For example, if we lied?
でも嘘がバレた時の方が怖いかも。アリスさんってそういうのには厳しそう。
Yeah, but if we were to be found out, then that'd be even scarier. I mean, Alice certainly seems like... Okay. Alright. Even though Alice seems very kind of fun-loving, she also seems really strict. I wanted to tell her that actually wasn't the case, but I had absolutely no intention of revealing that. I had lied to Alice plenty of times, and pretty much for the most part, she had just gone ahead and pointed out my lie with a laugh.
道宗は嘘つくの下手だもんね。
Michimune, you're pretty bad at lying, though.
ユーリ、俺は別に嘘をつくのが下手なんじゃない。ユーリとかミオリさんが鋭すぎるんだよ。
Yuri? I'm not that bad at lying. It's just that, you know, Yuri and Miori-san, you guys are just really smart. You're too smart.
道宗君が思ったことがすぐ顔に出ちゃうからね。
Michimune-kun, it's because whatever you're thinking shows up on your face immediately. Well, this wasn't the situation I was expecting, but it certainly seemed like... Okay. Certainly seemed like the three of them might listen to me
だ
obediently.
から道宗は嘘はつかない方がいいよ。
So I think it's probably best if you leave the line to someone else, Michimune.
分かったって。どうせ俺には無理だよ。
Alright, fine, I get it. It's impossible for me to do it, okay.
道宗だけじゃなくて僕たちも無理かもしれない。
No, it's not just you. I think it's probably no good for us either.
どうして？
How come?
これは僕だけが思っていることかもしれないけど、アリスさんには嘘がバレてしまうような気がして。
Well, I mean, it might just be me, but I kinda get the feeling that Alice can tell when people are lying. And the truth was, I certainly had been found out numerous times.
アリスには得体の知れないところがあるね。
That's true. Alice might have some sort of ability that we don't know about yet. Okay. Perhaps even if they told a lie, okay. There's probably little chance of Alice actually punishing them. But in order to go along with the conversation, I went ahead and agreed with Himeno Yuri's
じ
opinion.
ゃあアリスは嘘を見破れるかもしれないってことですか。そんなの反則でしょ。
Wait, are you trying to tell me that Alice would be able to actually see when someone is lying? Man, there's no way that could be possible.
仮にそうだとして、アリスさんが本当にそんな力を持っていたとしても、騙す方法はあるんじゃないかな。
Okay, but let's say that that was the case. Do you really think that there'd be some way for us to be able to fool Alice-san?
あんの？
You think there is?
っていうとちょっと違うかもしれないけど、何も言わなければいいと思うんだけど。
Well, I mean, I wouldn't really call it fooling her necessarily, but I kind of think it's better not to say anything. In other words, my impression of Hime no Yuri... it certainly seemed as if I needed to reassess my impression of Hime no Yuri.
心が読めるとかだったらどうしようもないですけど、嘘を見破れるだけならそもそも最初から何も言わなければいいんじゃないかと思って。
Well, I mean, if, like, she can read our minds, then there's nothing we can do, but if it really is the fact that she can just tell when someone tells a lie, then if you don't say anything from the start, that would be a way to get around it, right? It seemed as if he had lost his confidence in the second half of his sentence, and his voice continued to get smaller and smaller. But what he was saying was correct. I was the one who said that Alice might be able to see lies. Okay, and we went ahead exactly where I wanted.
それじゃあ黙ってればいいわけだな。さすがユーリ。
So, you think that not saying anything is the best thing to do? Exactly what I'd expect from you, Yuri. Yuri looked up with a smile, perhaps gaining some self-confidence from his friend's words.
でも、道宗の場合は顔に出るからね。
But in your case, Michimune, you'd actually show on your face. Even though his sister had said something similar earlier, it seemed that he wasn't able to make a retort. And he certainly just stood there. Okay. And he just turned away and said nothing with a dissatisfied expression on his face.
道宗君はそれでいいと思うよ。だって嘘をついて人を騙すなんて道宗君らしくないしね。
Aw, I think that's fine, Michimune-kun. I mean, telling lies and fooling people, that doesn't seem like you at all.
そうっすか。
You think so? Okay. And then, his entire outlook on the situation changed. Huh. Yeah, certainly seemed like you could read his emotions pretty easily just by looking at his face.
何見てんですか。あれっすよ。プライバシーの侵害っすよ。
Hey, what are you looking at? This is an invasion of privacy, you know. Okay. Showing the similar dissatisfied expression from earlier, he turned in my direction. Oh,
とにかくこっちの事情をあまり話さなければいいんじゃないかと。
well, anyway. Anyway, I don't think we really need to talk about this all that much. Okay. And at the current moment, when it seemed like nobody would go ahead and affirm, the words, it seemed like Hime no Yuri was coming to the rescue.
そうだな。これでアリスもバッチリ騙せるな。
Yeah, that's right. Yeah! If we do this, then we could totally pull one over on Alice.
あれ？何？僕を騙すつもりなの？
What's that? You're gonna try and pull one over on me?
アリスさん？ や
Ada-san!
めておいた方がいいと思うけどな。
I think you should probably not try that. Are you serious?
ただの可能性の話だよ、アリス。
Alice, we're just talking about possibilities, that's all.
まあ、君たちには他に選択肢はないと思うけど。せいぜい頑張ってね。
Well, I think that you guys don't have any other choice, huh? Well, go ahead and do your best, okay?
聞かれてるんですね。
She heard everything. Yeah, certainly seems like it. I was already used to Alice popping up when you least expected it, but it certainly seemed like these three weren't. All three of them fell silent, and it certainly seemed like the conversation wouldn't continue. Well, I wanted to try and get them to talk a little bit more. Perhaps I could use Alice's sudden appearance to gain their trust. But... okay. I lifted my index finger to my lips, and urged all of them on. But... Nei-san! The first one to realize what I was doing was Yuri. And he pulled Miori along. And he pulled on Miori's sleeve. After that, Miori went ahead and grabbed onto Michimune. And he realized exactly what the sign was. We all nodded lightly. Okay, we all nodded lightly and with our fingers in front of our mouths continued to talk.
やっぱり思いつかないな。何か方法は。
Yeah, man, I just can't think of anything. Any other kind of way. Alright. While speaking, I reached my hand out toward the book that Miori always kept pressed against her breast. Well, what are you doing?
あ、いや、ごめん。
Sorry. I had aimed a little bit low, and, and grabbed onto something. I was just thinking of borrowing that book from you. No, you can't! You can't! Oh, no, it's just no way!
急にごめん。
Right. Sorry, I'm sorry to do that suddenly. I looked around, but it seemed like this time Alice wouldn't pop out. This isn't a book, it's more like a diary, and I can't just show it to people.
おう、本当ごめんね。
Okay. I'm really sorry. The two boys looked at me with rather unamused
何の
eyes.
話だったかな。ああ、そうだ。方法だったな。やっぱり思いつかなかったみたいだ。
What were we talking about again? Ah, yeah, that's right. We were trying to look for a way to get out of this. Yeah, as I thought, I couldn't come up with anything, sorry. Well, speaking, I pointed to the book. Then, with poising my fingers as if I were holding a pen, I began to write into thin air. Ugh! When Yuri raised his voice, I understood... raised his voice. He didn't say anything out loud. Next, Michimune silently nodded. I can't think of anything, huh? Having introduced the possibility of communicating through writing, everybody, it seemed, had realized it. I didn't know if Alice was off somewhere watching. And I didn't know if she was keeping complete watch over everything that we read. Or everything that we wrote and read. If I thought back to the time that I got my memory back, that's all I could think about. Okay. I wonder, did that mean that there were cameras outside of our rooms? No, there was no way that Alice would overlook something like this. She was probably off watching us somewhere, laughing to herself about what we were doing. But, since the three of them didn't know that, they had no reason to doubt me.
今は考えてもしょうがないかもね。その時になったら何か思いつくかもしれないし。
Well, guess I just can't think of anything, huh? Well, if I do think of something, maybe after some time I'll be able to come up with something. Right!
そうっすね、先輩。
Sure, senpai.
それで要さんの方はどうでした？
Okay, how about you, Kaname-san?
全員と話してはみたけど、正直なところ何かがつかめたとは思えない。
Well, for right now, I tried talking with everybody, but to tell the truth, I wasn't able to get anything concrete.
そうですか。
Oh, I see. Seems like I'd be able to get a little bit more info out of them. As long as they thought it was dangerous, they would probably want me to rely on.
選挙に積極的に参加しようとしているのが4人。
First of all, I mean, it seems that there are 4 people who are planning to fully take part in the elections.
4人もいるんですね。でも誰ですか？
4 people, huh? But who are they?
双子の姉妹。
Isumi Hakushu and those 2 twin sisters.
どうして？いすみさんでしたっけ？すごくいい人そうに見えましたけど、それに双子の女の子もすごく可愛かったし。
Huh? But why? Isumi-san just seemed like such a good person. And I mean, those 2 twins, they're so adorable.
可愛いのは関係ないと思うけど。
I don't think them being cute has anything to do with
俺に
anything.
も理由はわからないけど、選挙には参加するつもりだし、他の方法を探すことには消極的だった。
I don't know the reasoning for myself, but since it seems like they're certainly going to participate in the election, they don't have much drive to look for another way out.
残りの一人は
What about the other one? Ayari Izuki.
あいつか。見るからにそういうやつだったな。
Oh, that guy. Yeah, you can tell from looking at him that he's that type.
消極的ではあるけど、参加するしかないと考えているのがゆりぞのしほり。それに俺といちかもそういう立場だと最初に言っておく。
Next, there are people who don't really want to participate, but if we are forced to, we will. That's Yurizono Shihori. Also, myself and Ichika have a similar opinion. I should just go ahead and tell you that right now.
要さん。
Kaname-san?
ま、そうっすね。
Yeah, well, that's true.
俺
But
は不参加で死ぬのはごめんだ。俺だけじゃない。みおりさんやユーリが死ぬのも絶対に許せない。
listen, guys, if I don't participate, I'm gonna die, and I can't have that. And it's not just me. Miyori-san and Yuri, I would never forgive myself if I'd let you guys die.
一宗。
Michimune?
残された時間を最大限他の手を考えることに使ってっていうのが前提だけどね。そうだろ、イスルギ君。
Of course, in the time that we have left, we should do our best to try and all help each other to think of something. and come up with suggestions. Isn't that right, Isurugi-kun?
チムネでいいっすよ先輩
You can just call me Michimune senpai.
道宗君それで君もそう思うよね
Got it, Michimune-kun. So, what do you think? Do you agree?
そうっすね
Yeah, I agree.
そうだよね
Yeah, that's true, isn't it?
脳裏だとあの子は何も分かってないからこの際考えないでいいと思
And then there's Nori, but she doesn't understand much, so I don't think you need to think about her too
や
much.
っぱりまだ記憶は戻らないんですか？
So our memory hasn't come back yet?
うでもこのままじゃ何もできないから気にはかけているよ
Yeah, but if things go like this, continue this way, then she won't be able to do anything. And so, I'm going to have to look after her.
それなら私ももっとのりちゃんに話しかけてみますね
Oh, well if that's the case, then I'll try talking to Nori-chan more too.
あの子のことは任せてほしいんだ
No, you can just leave her to me. I couldn't tell her that I didn't want her
俺
involved.
と一花で何とかするから
Ichika and I will manage somehow on our own.
ずいぶん面倒見がいいんすね
Man, certainly seems like you're really good at taking care of
そ
people,
うなん
huh?
じゃないただ放っておけなくて
No, it's not that. It's just, well, just leave it, okay?
わかる気がしますなんか要さんってお兄ちゃんタイプですよね
Oh, I get a feeling like I understand it. Ah, Kaname-san, you're very much that big brother type, aren't you?
ほらこの前会議室に集まったじゃないですかあの時の要さんのりちゃんにすごく優しかったから
Yeah, I mean like that time that we all got together earlier in the meeting room? Yeah, at that time, Kaname-san, you were so nice and kind,
そんな
Nori-chan.
風に見えて
Oh, did you see that?
でも構いすぎてる感じじゃなくて自然にお兄ちゃんしてる感じって言いますか
Oh, you don't need to read too much into it. I just meant that it seemed very natural for you to act like a big brother, that's all.
どうかしました？
Is something wrong?
いや何でもないよ
No, no, it's nothing. Her words had made me think of Misa. And because of that, it probably showed on my face.
要さんって意外と保育士さんとかに向いてるのかもしれませんね
Kaname-san, you don't look it, but I think you're cut out to become a really good caregiver. Well, it certainly seemed like she hadn't noticed it. And so she just continued to speak as if nothing had happened.
先輩がそうっすかなんか顔怖くないですか
Huh? Really? You think Senpai would? Don't you think that he's making kind of a scary face right now? I wonder if he noticed too.
いや別に悪い意味じゃないっすよなんていうかほら顔から優しさがにじみ出てるようなタイプじゃないというか
I mean, I didn't mean anything bad by it. I was just saying, like, hey, like, you don't exactly have a face that's dripping with kindness, you know?
どちらかといえばみおりさんの方が向いてるような気がするかなって
I just mean, like, for on both those counts, I think it's more Miori-san who's more cut out for that kind of thing. No, it seems like the only one who actually had noticed was Himeno Yuri. Okay. He was the... Okay. He was the one who probably could tell what I actually wanted to say.
私はダメだよ自分のことだけでも精一杯なのにそんな大切な仕事には
Me? Oh, no, there's no way I could. I can barely take care of myself. I mean, giving me an important job like that.
それより私に向いてる仕事なんて
More than that, I think the job that would be best for me would
いやい
be...
や 絶対向いてますって俺が保証しますよ。
No, you're definitely cut out for it. I'll totally guarantee it.
ありがとう。そう言ってくれるのは嬉しいけど。
Oh, interesting. You don't like your societally prescribed role. Thanks. I'm really happy to hear you say that. Certainly seemed like she didn't really like this particular topic of conversation.
そういう道宗の方が向いてるんじゃない？
I think that you'd be more cut out for it, actually, Michimune. Okay. Alright. Having watching his sister's reactions, the little brother turned to speak to his friend.
俺？いや無理だろ絶対。
What? Me? No, there's no way. Definitely
そ
not.
う？なんだかんだ言って面倒見もいいし。
Really? I mean, no matter what you say, you're really good at taking care of
で
people.
もああいうのって好きじゃないと続けられないだろ。
Yeah, but I mean, if I don't like it, I can't continue to do it,
どんな仕
right?
事でもそうだよ。
Well, yeah, but I mean, any kind of job is going to be the same.
おそれもそうか。
Oh, yeah, I guess you're
何
right.
せよここから出られてからの話だしね。
Well, anyway, these are all things we have to worry about after we get out of here. And with that, it seemed that everybody was pulled back to reality. Okay. I had confirmed that Hime no Miyori was the one who wielded the most clout in this group. And it seemed as though her little brother tried to play the role to keep the balance. Okay. Well, anyway, since we seem to have hit onto a conversation that didn't have any purpose, I figured this would be a good time to
それ
bow
じゃあ
out.
そろそろ俺は行くよ。
You'll have to excuse me, I've got to be going.
はい。じゃあ私たちは引き続きこの辺りを探索してみます。ね、一宗くん、ユーリ。
Okay. Well, we're gonna stay here and keep looking around. Isn't that right, Michimune-kun? Yuri?
そうだね。
Yep. Yeah, we are. Yeah!
それじゃあまた。
Thank you. Alright then, guys. See you.
頑張りましょう。
Okay! We'll do our best!
さて。
Well then. Tomorrow, the elections would finally begin. Even though I had things that I still had to do, that was all I could get done for today. Before the election, if only I had a little bit more time before the election.
今日はどうだった？
Alright, I'm gonna save. And that'll be it for this week. A little bit longer than usual. Make up for the fact that I haven't been doing it recently. But, yeah. Thanks for being here, guys, and I will see you guys next week.